Get that, Revelation 19 and 10.
Now the Edomites say this is the Persians.
Exactly, we're going to show you what that time about, man. He shall be called king of the whole earth. Read
Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. 20 and, damn, I'm tripping. Let's see. I believe it's 19. Oh, 19 and 19. But you can, yeah, 19.
It's Revelation 19 and 19.
Yep.
It says, and I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him.
Gog and Magog, all right?
That sat on the horse,
yep,
and against his armies.
And against his armies, go ahead.
And the beast was taken.
The beast was taken.
And with him the false prophets.
Yep.
That brought miracles before him.
Yep.
In which he deceived them that received the mark of the beast.
Yep.
And them that worship his image.
Yep.
These both were cast alive in a lake of fire and brimstone.
People of judgment. That's all the lake of fire is referring to. All right? The lake is referring to people. The fire is the judgment. All right? All right? So that's how the Lord going to become the king of all the earth, man.
What's the beast, dog?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Read what you got.
It says, for the Lord have called thee as a woman, forsaken and grieved in spirit.
That's the Israelites. That's that rod of iron. All right? That's the Israelites. Go ahead.
And a wife of youth, when thou was refused, said thy God.
Jeremiah 6 and 2. We're going to show you. Just give me a precept.
So Jeremiah 6 and 2. And I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
All right? So the Lord always refers to Israel as being his woman.
That's right.
If you read the book of Hosea chapter 2, that whole chapter is talking about how the Lord is Israel's husband and how Israel forsaken them, man, and committed whoredom, man, with Baal, man.
Revelation 12.
Come on.
That's talking about Revelation 12.
That's it? Yeah, that's it on that.
It says, for a small moment have I forsaken thee.
And that's this moment right here. All right? But the elect, through the Yahushua, the new covenant, all right, through the blood of the Lamb, that's how we being redeemed, man.
That's right.
Get that, 12 and Revelation 12 and about 10. Show how the elect being redeemed.
So Revelation 12 and 10.
Yep.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of Yahweh, and the power of Mashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Let's talk about the Edomites. Go ahead.
Which accused him before our power day and night.
Yeah.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
That's how we gonna overcome, man.
And by the word of their testimony.
By the what?
And by the word of their testimony.
Through the Yahushua, man. You can't get around that, man. That's the spirit of prophecy. Go ahead.
And they love not their lives unto death.
But see, you gotta love y'all life over here because you want to be this YouTube personality and get people to follow you, man. See, we ain't looking to be followed, man.
Nobody follow.
We just want to bring out the pure doctrine of Yahushua, man.
Really be left alone.
And left alone. Come on. That was it on that? That's how the elect gonna overcome, man. Go ahead.
It says, but with great, that's the key right here, but with great mercies.
Ooh, see?
We're in the time of mercy.
Oh, man.
This is a future prophecy.
Come on,
how we shall die for our sins. That's mercy.
By the blood, he said we overcame by the blood of the Lamb. Right. Get that Hebrews 8.
That 8 and 10. Not talking about nobody else, man.
Come on. Not no damn Assyrian.
Okay, sorry. But with great mercies will I gather thee.
See? So with through great mercies, all right? That's how the elect gonna be gathered, man, through the blood of the Lamb, man. What I tell you to go ahead on?
Hebrews 8 and 10.
Yeah, 8 and 10. We're gonna show you those great mercies.
Hebrews 8 and 10.
It's called the new covenant.
That's right. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel.
Yeah.
After those days, said the Lord.
Yeah.
I will put my laws in their mind.
Yeah.
And write them in their hearts. And they will be, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people.
Read on.
Verse 11. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor.
Because the comforter. All right. Remember, do that. Exactly. Go ahead.
And every man his brother saying, know the Lord.
Go ahead.
For all shall know me.
And all is referring to, we're going to show you who the all is referring to. That's the elect. That's those who walk according to the rule, man. It ain't talking about all these Negroes, Latinos.
All Israel, not like Israel.
Exactly, brother. Exactly. But that's how them guys teach it. They say, all what? All?
It says, know the Lord, for all shall know me.
All the elect gonna know the Lord.
That's
Go
right.
ahead.
From the least to the greatest.
Of the elect. Go
That's
ahead.
right. For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness.
That's what, read what you just hold that.
God.
It says, but with great mercies will I gather thee.
The Smith. The Smith. The Smith. Yahweh Shah. Not this serious, bro. All right?
Man.
And that's for these people who ask the question, man, how black people gonna come together. We always get that question, man, how all the camps can come together. All right? Through the Lord, man.
He said he gonna gather
Shiloh,
thee.
man.
Through Shiloh.
That's the patience
So
of
the
the
gathering
saints,
of the
right?
That's the
people
patience of the
That's the
saints.
patience of the saints.
Yeah, that's
We're
right.
But you
patient.
guys ain't patient.
It says to Shiloh said the gathering of the people be.
Read that.
That's good.
Ain't
That's
you just
good.
read that?
No,
Who was reading?
He did.
Oh, read that. Read that
It
again.
says, for I will be merciful to their unrighteousness.
Go ahead.
And their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more.
The Smith, because he's gonna purify us.
That's right.
Right?
That's right, God.
That's why. Do what? The word.
The word, man. Through him. Through
It's
himself.
simple, huh? It's simple, man.
Through his blood.
But you gotta go over there. Do you understand? We talking about it, man.
Go ahead.
You serious with it, but they, you know what I mean?
They playing. They want to get YouTube, be YouTube famous.
Well, we gotta do this for their leg.
We gotta do it for the elect. Read what you got. Huh?
Verse 8, the bag come up right here. It's the book of Revelation, Isaiah 54. Right? In a little raft,
This Isaiah 54 and what?
54:8.
54 and 8.
In a little raft,
Through the furnace of affliction.
hid my face from thee for a moment.
That's the furnace. That's the affliction. That's the heathens. That's the heathens part in this chapter. The affliction, the
Right.
judgment. Correct? Up?
God,
All right,
facts.
come on with it.
But with everlasting kindness,
Through the new covenant, through Yahweh Shah,
His blood.
through the blood of the Lamb.
That's right.
Read up.
will I have mercy,
Through the new covenant,
thus said the Lord thy Redeemer.
come,
The Smith.
the Smith. The Smith. Thus
It's so-
Smith.
That holy soap, man.
Golly, man. In context, man.
Come on, man. That's it on that.
I mean, you want to stop on that? We can keep going.
I mean,
That's, I see it.
I want to jump into something
Okay,
else.
let's go something else.
Well, who want to jump into? I want to jump into the white horse. They said, oh, now they say it's the beach.
Okay.
But the beach, I don't understand these guys.
This was the system, though, right?
I mean, I don't know what.
Beast with the Pope.
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused, bro.
Me too, man.
I'm really confused. You'll get Revelation,
That's crazy.
21.
yeah. No, it's about Revelation 6.
But you see how you made that plain and so
Plain, bro.
Just with pre-sale,
Plain.
to the point.
Now, if we go to the Smith, if y'all want to read the verse of the Smith, just to jump down to it,
Yeah.
y'all want to read that
Yeah,
right
okay.
quick?
Let's explain it.
Yeah, let's explain it. Well, we'll keep the spirit going. I don't want to change the spirit.
All right.
Keep reading, hold
Which
that.
one to hold? Keep
This,
going?
yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, pick up where you stopped at.
It says, verse 9.
Because this is the kingdom of heaven. This is the elect, that holy city. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 9. For this is as the waters of Noah unto me. For as I have sworn that the waters of Noah shall no more go over the earth, so have I sworn that I will not be wroth with thee nor rebuke thee.
That's the promise to the elect. All right? That's the
Now, he
promise to the
rebuked us
elect.
after this. After this captivity.
Yeah, after
He
that
got rebuked some more.
Right.
After Isaiah 54, we being rebuked now.
Right now. He's not rebuked right now.
So this is obviously a future prophecy. That's all we're saying.
And that word rebuke, rebuke, that word is dealing with the furnace, with the affliction.
That's right.
All right, go ahead,
For the mountains shall depart, and the hills be removed. But my kindness shall not depart from thee, the elect.
The elect through the promise of Abraham. You know, go ahead.
Neither shall the covenant of my peace,
The what?
the covenant of my peace.
Didn't we just read that new covenant?
Right. And then Hebrews 8.
Now, they didn't
Hey,
have a covenant right here.
watch
They
this.
didn't covenant, right.
Oh no, you on point.
Go ahead.
Let's say covenant of peace, right?
Uh-huh.
Get Galatians 6 and 16. Watch this, bro. Watch this. He say the covenant of peace. All right, let's see what that says.
Galatians 6 and 16.
Come on.
And as many as walk according to this rule, peace be unto them. Peace be unto them.
The elect, bro. That's who under that new covenant, man.
right.
That's the covenant of peace to
That's right.
them who walk according to the
this
rules.
That's right, the word.
And I want to say one thing. What's the will of the Heavenly Father? To listen to his son, man.
That's
That's
right.
right, man.
That's what he told you to do.
That's right.
That's his word to you.
And when he transfigured his, Yahushua transfigured himself in that mountain, and Moses and Elias came down and they was talking amongst each other.
Yep.
What did the cloud come down out of heaven and say? This is my beloved son, hear him.
Here, that's the will.
But the Pharisees said they disciples of Moses.
They said,
right,
They disciples of Moses.
but nowadays we got different.
Modern day.
We got disciples of Nazariah. We got the disciples of Tahar.
Pharisees, Sadducees, you know what I'm saying?
Disciples of one way.
Disciples of One West.
Yeah,
Man, you got all kind of these
Creflo Dollar.
man, come on, man. All kind of wicked disciples.
Come on, man.
Wicked students.
So I'm gonna start from the top. This is
Okay.
Galatians 6 and 16.
And this the covenant of peace right here. And
That's right.
this who it's for. It's
right.
not for everybody. It's not for Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Definitely not for Negroes.
We're going to show you who it's for.
And as many as walk according to this rule,
To what's written in the book, when we
right.
kicked off we kicked it off with today.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
peace be unto them.
That's who the peace for, man. Not peace for everybody,
That's
man.
possessive.
Judgment for everybody
Lord
else.
17, I come for them, not the world.
It's
Come
them,
on, man. That's possessive. Just let you know it's talking about a particular people.
the elect.
And
We read
mercy.
about.
Come.
And what?
And mercy.
That's the new covenant.
And upon the Israel of God.
That separate the elect from all Israel. So this gospel ain't for all Israel. This is not for Negro, Latino, and Native Americans.
Definitely not.
It's for the elect of Israel.
Not Israel according to the flesh, but
Come
Israel
on.
according to the spirit.
Exactly. Read what you got out.
Neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed.
And it's gonna never. It's an everlasting
Oh, God.
covenant. That's the everlasting covenant. All right. Do what? Do Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Said the Lord that have mercy.
Who said that?
The Lord
Okay.
that have mercy.
Nazariah though. Hold on. You sure?
That's what it say.
It's a horror shot.
Who is saying?
The Lord
The Lord. Go
that
ahead.
have mercy on thee.
Oh, and who is the thee?
The
Them that walk according to the rules.
That's right.
Not everybody. If you're a wicked nigga, this ain't for you. Go ahead.
O thou afflicted, tossed with tempest.
Now that's the furnace. That's why he's known as a smith, because he's the one that's going to deliver us out of what? Read that part again.
O thou afflicted,
He's going to deliver us out of the affliction. Go ahead.
tossed with tempest,
Go ahead.
and not comforted. Because we had your house already.
And that toss with tempest means that you're going about with every wind of doctrine.
That's right.
Yeah, and that's what you guys do. Read that last part again.
It said tossed with tempest and not comforted.
And not comforted.
Who's the comforter now?
we read about it.
Okay.
That's what we learn from. That's what we teach from.
That precept upon precept,
Precept upon
line
precept
upon line. You gotta do this, man.
in the comforter.
You just can't go to this one, then go to Jeremiah. That's talking about
That's
something else.
Exactly.
And the
Not
first
if it's not in
comforter,
the correct
first comforter was
context.
Yahweh Shai, man.
Con. And the last.
Not confident.
No.
Right, oh yeah, right. It says, "Behold, I will lay thy stones
Oh shit.
with fair colors,
Oh.
and lay thy foundations with sapphire."
That's right.
Now read the Ephesians.
That's fitting for everybody, man.
Let's we gotta read it again. Ephesians 2 and 20. Then we're gonna go back to the Revelation 21. He said what? The frame?
He says, "Behold, I will lay thy stones with fair colors, beautiful colors,
Yeah.
and lay thy foundation
Now
with sapphire."
foundation with sapphire.
That's right.
Now let's see who the foundation is.
This is Ephesians 2 and 20.
Let's see if it's Ariel
Right.
ll.Biblical.
And what's no sapphire?
We gonna show him.
And are built upon the foundations of the apostles,
Of the apostles.
the prophets,
Yeah.
and Yahushua Mashiach himself
Done.
being the chief cornerstone.
Okay, now the stones, ain't them sapphires the stones?
That's
though?
right, that's the foundation.
The stones.
That's right.
Go to Revelation 21. Go to Revelation. A diamond, a sapphire is known as a stone.
That's right.
A beautiful stone.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right. Precious.
Now 21 and about
O thou afflicted, tossed with tempest,
Yes.
and not comforted.
And not comforted, didn't have the word, didn't have the truth. Behold, go ahead.
Behold, I will lay thy stones with fair colors.
Meaning he gonna refine us, man. He gonna refine the elect, man. All right, go ahead.
And lay down foundations.
And we just read about those foundations. That's what's written. All right. Start with what? The apostles. That's why he made the apostles first in there.
That's right.
Because you're supposed to start from the end.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to.
And work your way to the front. And
Absolutely.
go through the door. You have a shot.
You got to. That's the only way.
That's why these guys twisted. They reading that Old Testament.
Old
I mean, the Old
yeah.
Come on, man.
And it
that
twisted.
Hebrews 8 went into the
Exactly.
that it goes into the
That's
new
right.
covenant and the old covenant.
That's
man.
right.
How he
It
made
breaks it
the
down.
old
Done away with it.
con.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's about 14. It says in the walls of the city had 12 foundations, and then the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb.
Read that.
This is Revelation 21 and 14. It says, and the walls of the city had 12 foundations.
Foundation.
That's right.
All right.
Apostles.
And in them the names of the 12 apostles
Did
of
we
the
just
Lamb.
did we just read that
That's right.
in Ephesians? That's
right.
what that's talking about, bro.
And it's talking about the apostles that
How was Shai had, not them, not these new guys.
That's right, Carl.
Read on,
It says, and he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city.
The Bible is how we be being measured, man.
That's right.
That's the golden reed, bro.
That's right.
The Bible, the
It's
word.
been tried and proven, man.
That
7
silver and
times.
that gold in Psalms 12.
That's what it is, huh?
That's that golden reed, ain't it? Up? Come on, man, with it,
Hey,
man.
man.
It's simple,
Hey,
man.
man. It just brings joy to you, man.
Come
Because,
on.
hey, man, it's the Most High's words,
It
man.
comforts us, man.
Yeah, that's truly the comforter.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And he that talketh with me had a golden reed to measure the city.
And the city is who those citizens.
That's right.
Because, hey, in the ancient times, it was just a broad land, right?
That's right.
So the people say, let's settle here.
Right.
So what they
That's
do,
right.
build a wall around the people.
That's right.
And they call it a what? A city.
That's what it is.
Come on,
Where you dwell
bro.
at.
Read what you
And
got.
the gates thereof, and the walls thereof, and the city lieth fourscore, and the length is as large as the breadth.
That's it on that.
Come on.
I wanted to get to the stones. You can probably jump down some.
Come on.
They start talking about those fair stones. those-
Jaspers.
Yeah, you ain't got to read all that, but
Okay,
just read
come,
the
come.
introduction to it.
It says, in the building of the walls of the Salaki, in the building of the walls of it was of jasper.
See, that's those beautiful stones.
Precious. God.
Those precious stones.
Fair colors.
Those fair
That's right,
stones,
that's right.
man. That spoke of in Isaiah. That
right.
the prophet Isaiah prophesied about, man.
This scroll is talking about a people, man.
Come
not
on,
an actual city coming down from heaven.
Come on, man. Them niggas say they're serious. Come on, man.
And lay the foundations with sapphires, man.
That's what that's going to in Revelation 20. All right? The kingdom of heaven, the elect. Go ahead up.
And I will make thy windows of a gate, and thy gates of carbuncles, and all thy borders of pleasant stones.
It talks about those pleasant stones. You looking at the
Yeah,
pleasant
so
stones.
watch this though.
Read what you
And the
got.
foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manners of precious stones.
That's what it's talking about, bro, in Isaiah 54.
And all thy borders of pleasant stones.
They the only one knows is pleasant stones in the Bible, bro. The righteous of the Lord, man. Go ahead,
And all thy children should be taught of the Lord. That
When-
didn't happen here.
That never happened
Not
yet.
gonna happen.
And all this talk about all the elect, bro. All Israel won't even accept the Lord, bro. So that's not future. I mean, history.
That's right.
That's prophecy, cuz. You say all the elect gonna be, how they gonna be taught of the Lord? We said the Comforter through that.
That's right.
We gonna learn all
Bring
things.
to your remembrance.
Come on, man. Read what you got up.
That's crazy.
You want me to keep going?
Uh,
Revelation 21 and 19.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, and the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manners of precious stones. And the first foundation was jasper, and the second sapphire,
These are the precious stones referring to the elect. Go ahead.
and the third Chaldeus, and the fourth emerald.
Come.
Keep
Fair
going.
No, you ain't got to read all
Fair
that.
colors.
That's
man.
that's the fair
That's the
stone.
elect, man.
Just like going back to what in history, the Levites, they had the stones.
Yeah,
the
that's
stones.
right, that's right.
Yeah, that's what that's talking about. It represents the elect, man. Go ahead up.
And great shall be the peace of thy children.
Now we need to stop right there. Great shall be the peace of the elect.
Man,
Now show me a time in history other than Solomon,
come on, man.
during the rule of Solomon,
Right.
and the Assyrians weren't ruling then.
Come
So
on, man. What are you talking about, man?
well, our peace was great,
And he
bro,
promised David an everlasting
Right.
kingdom.
and
man.
that's what that's referring
And
to.
Solomon only ruled for how, what, 40 years?
40 years or something. Yeah. No.
So, bro, that's not talking about the Syrian captivity, bro. That's not talking about the Syrians taking down the Persians, bro, or the Babylonians, bro.
Please stop reading his story. They don't know, man.
Exactly.
They just guessing themselves, man.
Hey,
They guessing, man. We have a lot of precepts of it.
exactly, bro.
14. In righteousness shall thou be established.
In truth, we've never been established in righteousness. Even when the Lord was on the scene, Israel wasn't established in righteousness. Okay? They went into, we in captivity now because Israel wasn't established in righteousness. That's only going to happen when the kingdom falls.
Let the blood be on us.
Exactly.
That's
That's
This
what they said, bro. That's what they
man,
said.
this future
Big facts,
prophecy,
bro.
man. This future prophecy here. Go ahead,
Shall thou be established.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt be far from oppression. We went right into oppression
Come on,
after
man.
Isaiah.
So we're going to be oppressed in the kingdom? That's what you saying?
Man, these niggas wild, These niggas crazy, Go ahead.
For thou shalt not fear any form terror, for it shall not come near thee.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Terror all around us right now.
All around.
We're in the
man.
valley
We're
of the shadow of death, man.
I was about to say that, brother.
Come on, bro.
Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me.
Hey, we're going to break that down.
Yeah.
That's the God that made God.
Oh, let me read one more precept.
Okay, go ahead.
It's Revelation 21:17.
Referring to the kingdom.
And he measured the wall thereof, 144 cubits,
That's what it's talking about.
according to the measure of a man.
Of a what?
Of a
And
man.
that's for all you people, man. That's talking about the Israelites.
Come on, man.
That's the
Come
Lord
on,
gonna
yeah,
bring
right.
from
That's
amongst
right.
all nations, kindred,
right.
people, and tongues.
Big facts.
Not just you black people.
Not just
This ain't just for black people.
Latinos.
This ain't just for black people and tomahawks.
That's right. That's right.
All right. This for the elect that's was
Lord
scattered.
killed millions of Indians.
Exactly, bro.
He killed millions of black
Hundreds of
people.
millions, man.
This for the elect, bro. All right. The righteous,
Be
man.
far from it.
Come on,
Man,
man.
we wandered around the desert for 40 years, man.
Come on, man.
You see what I'm saying?
That's who them word for. That's who the Lord coming back for. But it said, read that part again up.
Which one was it? 15?
Oh, you had something. You were holding something, man.
No, I
You finished?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is 15. This is going into something else.
Nah, read that part where you say they deceive. Yeah, we're gonna have to go into that.
Okay. You can go at 15?
When they come up against them, but not by me.
Yep. Behold, they should surely gather together, but not by me.
Revelation 20 about 5.
No, we gotta break it down for
We're
you.
gonna break it
yeah.
down.
We gotta
In
break it
Revelation
down for you,
20.
man. This is
We're gonna
not-
show you what that's talking about.
Ezekiel 38.
Meaning the nation's gonna come up against the elect.
That's right.
All right? Because Isaiah 44 talk about those fair stones, the
That's
elect. All right? But it's not gonna be sanctioned by the Lord. We're gonna
That's
show
right,
you.
man.
It says, but the rest of the dead, it's Revelation 20 and 5.
Let me see. So the Assyrians wasn't a part of his iron, man. 54, man. What's this, man? We're talking about something else.
Start at
I
7.
want to say that.
This is Revelation 20 and 7.
Yep.
And when the 1,000 years are expired,
The 1,200 score, no, Salakia, 1,203 score days.
That's right.
42 months,
That's right.
3.5 days.
That's right.
Once that's over, what's gonna happen,
it says Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. We know according to what? 2 Thessalonians, 2 and 9?
That's right.
That the Edomites, the wicked, come after the workings of Satan.
That's right. That's
All right, so
That's
we know
good.
that's what it's referring to. All right, go ahead.
And shall go out to deceive the nations.
So this is why the Lord is not going to gather them. All
That's
right?
That's right.
Satan.
Okay, who represent who?
Edom.
The
Edomites.
Edom.
That's right.
That's who's
Babylon.
going to deceive the nations. To do
Babylon.
what?
And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth.
See, it ain't the Lord conjuring up that, bro.
That's right.
All right?
Behold.
Hey, come on, let's finish off. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Please back it up, bro.
It says, behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me,
Who is the they? The Gog and the Magog.
but by Satan.
By Satan. Read that again,
It says, and they shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters
And
of
who
the
is
earth.
the they that's deceiving the nations?
right.
Is Satan one? Because I thought it was just Satan.
No.
Read that part again so they can hear it close.
Verse 8.
Yeah.
And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle.
Those foreign antichrist
That's right.
governments.
Facts.
Come on.
The number of whom is as the sand of the sea.
Read.
And they went up on the breadth of the earth
Read.
and compassed the camp of the saints about.
The elect, what we reading about right now. Those fair stones. Go ahead.
And the beloved city.
The elect. Okay? Come on.
It's luck. And fire came down from the power out of heaven.
And why they gonna lose? Because the Lord not gonna what? Read that
It says,
Yeah, what you was reading.
okay, come on. Behold, they shall surely gather, but not by me.
That's why they gonna lose.
That's right. God.
That's why they gonna lose. Keep reading now. That's why.
It said, and fire came down from the power out of heaven and devoured them.
And devoured them because the Lord not gonna assemble them against us, man.
God.
All
He
right?
not gonna use no army. He gonna use his power.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
That's what he gonna do.
Come on, man.
You got that carnal mindset, man.
Man.
And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake
I
of
thought it
fire.
was Satan.
And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire.
It's
and
Satan.
brimstone.
Hold on now. Is Satan an angelic angel?
Right.
I mean, how can an angelic angel be tossed into?
Right.
With us, with the wicked, man.
Come on, bro.
man. Y'all gotta
Well,
bug
the
it,
beast
man.
and the false prophets are.
So Satan, where the Pope at? All right, 'cause you guys are Pope crazy, bro. Everything is Pope with these guys.
Fish hat and all.
Yeah, the fish hat. That's why, hey, that's the proof that it's talking about the Pope. Because his hat got 3 levels up.
It's
You
just
guys
sad.
crazy,
No
man.
precept. There's never no precept.
Oh, the guy Knox said the proof is talking about the Pope because see how many kings of nations came to his funeral. What? That's what Knox said.
Oh, you can't make the scriptures with nothing.
Come on, man. More people came to Michael Jackson funeral than the Pope.
Man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Go ahead,
And shall be tormented day and night
Yeah.
forever and ever.
All right, that's it on that.
Verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith.
Oh, Lord.
This the hard one right here.
This the hard one.
This the one they don't understand.
You
Hey,
can't
get that
over that.
Malachi,
The
man.
whole
Yeah,
scripture he's talking about the
three,
Hawashai Israel. The Hawashai Israel.
Yeah, and he just said he's gonna redeem us from what? The affliction, all those words he used
Absolutely.
in the previous verses.
That's right.
All right?
And in the verse up, he said, I didn't send these people.
Exactly.
They're going under their own work. I'm saying. But behold, I have created the smith.
The Smith, who is the Smith?
Come on, man.
Look up that word, let's see what Smith means. Yep.
H2796.
Come on.
Craftsman.
Craftsman. You know the Lord known as a carpenter.
Come on.
All right?
Engraver.
An engraver, go ahead.
A skillful to destroy.
Skillful to destroy.
A carpenter.
A carpenter. Remember he gonna rule with a rod of iron.
A craftsman.
A craftsman, man.
A mason.
Ooh.
Smith worker.
A bricklayer. That's the
builder. Yeah, God.
All that, man.
Come on, so that's what that Smith talking about. Now, according to ITR, according to Good Samaritans, that Smith is referring to the Assyrians. According to One West, that Smith is referring to Edomites and their
The guy that
scientists.
created the nuclear missile.
Yes, so we're going to show you.
According to the white man, the Catholic, this is a Persian army.
Ah!
Come on, all that crap, man. Man, it's cool. Come on, man. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument
That
for
brings
his work.
forth that rod of iron to rule the nations. That's the Lord's work. All right, let's get that Malachi.
This is Malachi 3 and 2.
And this to prove that the Lord is the Smith. Go ahead.
But who may abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire,
He's like a refiner's fire,
and like a fuller's soap.
a purifier. Go ahead.
And he shall sit as a refiner and a purifier
And a
of
what?
silver.
And a purifier of silver, bro. All right? So that's what the scriptures talk about, man. Shalom, huh? All right. That's what the scripture's talking about,
That's
man.
right.
Okay. That's the Smith, man.
That's the Smith, man.
Okay.
You can't get around it, man. And then verse 17 talking about how the remnant is going to have no weapon of come against them.
Come.
That's what I'm talking about.
54:17.
That's
Cause
right.
fire, he gonna shoot that fire from
And
heaven.
we're going to be seeing it from him. Come on,
Read what
man.
you got. Is that it, though?
Isaiah 46 and 10.
Yeah, either 48 or 10. That's it. What 46 and 10 say? Let's see. Nah. Get 48 and 10. I'm gonna show you what that instrument is.
Isaiah 48 and 10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of
It's
affliction.
a lot, y'all. Stop me reading from the top.
Gone. Isaiah 48 and 10.
Yeah.
Behold, I have refined thee.
See, the Lord said he refined who would it be? Those fair stones.
Come on, man.
All right, that's the Lord being the smith. The purifier. Go ahead.
But not with silver.
Go ahead.
I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
And who is the chosen? The elect. The fair stones. And the furnace is the nations, bro. All right? The affliction.
That's right.
That's the nations.
Absolutely.
All right? Is any more on that?
That's
Okay, that's hard, yeah. That was hard, yeah. Get that. Let's show that the nations is the furnace.
absolutely. Come.
Is it in 4? Let's see. My bad. Let me see. Should be. Let me see. Four and 20. Yeah.
So Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 20.
Yeah.
But the Lord have taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace.
Out
God,
of captivity, out of
Man.
affliction.
That's right.
Lord, man.
The Lord, the Smith.
Come on, man.
Now read Isaiah 7. 54:17,
No, that's Isaiah
16, or whatever one that
That's
was.
17.
It says, no weapon that is
No.
formed.
Yeah.
Behold, I have created the smith to blow the coals in the fire,
And do what?
and that bring forth an instrument for his work.
Read that out.
This is Deuteronomy 4 and 20. But the Lord have taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace,
Come on,
even out of Egypt,
come on.
to be unto him as a people of his inheritance.
So the furnace is the nations, bro. Not the Smith, bro.
Absolutely.
Not the Smith, bro.
I have created the waster to destroy. Destroy who? The wicked, dog. I mean, this man.
Hey, that's the point on that, bro. Come on.
Verse 17 is the river.
Yeah.
No weapon that is formed against thee
Against the elect,
shall prosper,
it's gonna prosper.
and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment
Shall rule after, huh?
thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, said the
He
Lord.
didn't say it wasn't going to form. He just said it wasn't going to prosper.
That's what he said, right?
So that's what it's referring to in Isaiah